What's up, guys? I'm the investor again in the house, here to drop you another financial education lesson. Today we're going to talk about delaying investing in your retirement account. Okay, so this is going to be a quick one. A lot of us, after we get our first real job, where your employer is going to, give you real benefits, right? You got real health care, you got real dental, you got real eye care, you got real insurance, you're making real money. It's kind of tempting sometimes when you get that first check to say, whoa, I'm 25, 26, maybe when you're 22 years old, I'm getting a nice check every 2 weeks. And now you want me to start contributing to retirement? That's probably 30, 35 years away. A lot of us, because we live in the moment, we can't think that far ahead, right? So you tell me, instead of getting my $3,000 every 2 weeks, you want me to contribute to my retirement, which is going to be so far along. A lot of us make that mistake. I made that mistake. First couple of years after I got my job, and I get a nice check, I'm like, nope, I'm not contributing anything. The only thing I'm doing is anything that's mandatory. Yeah, taxes, well, that's mandatory. The government is going to take their money. Maybe medical, but everything else, nope. I'm not thinking about retirement. That's years, that's too far in the future. I'm not even thinking about that. So what is the downside of that? Well, let's talk about it. The downside of putting off contribution to your retirement account, right? You're 20 and you say, I have no kids, I have no responsibilities, there's nothing mandatory that I must do. I'm go out with the boys on the weekend, all this stuff, right? What's the big deal? I'll wait till I'm real adult. 28, 29, 30. Now I got married. Now I need some real benefit. I'll wait. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? Well, let's talk about it. The big deal is one, time. Right? Time in the market is the most important factor. Actually, it's probably more important even than how much you're contributing. You need time to compound or to make your money work. Right? You're starting a decade later. You're starting at 30 instead of 20. 10 years less of compounding to make your money work. Alright? So your check that you were getting $3,000 every 2 weeks, you say, no, I'm not gonna have to take the money out. And because it's voluntary, nobody's gonna force you. If you don't do it, it won't get done. The money that would have been taken out, right? Say you didn't make it $3,000. Maybe they would have taken $500, right, to contribute to your retirement. If that money is not taken out, then it's going to be more tax you're going to pay, right? The money would have been taken out pre-tax, but because you have a short-sighted vision, you say, no, give me all my money. Okay, I'll give you all your money. Your tax rate is going to go up, right? A higher bracket. You're going to take more money federal and state. And what are you going to do with it? We know what you're going to do with it. You're going to waste it. Right? If we come back to you 10 years later and say, that money that you did not contribute to a retirement account, where did you put it? Well, we went out, we had a couple of drinks on a regular basis. I was doing A, I was doing B, I was doing C. And honestly, you're not going to have any idea what did you do with it. And you paid more taxes on it. You have nothing to show what you did with it. And now here you are 10 years later, and you just wasted time. Another opportunity too that you're going to lose is that a lot of times your employer might have a match, right? A lot of times you hear people say yeah, we have a 401k match. Your employer is going to match 5, 6, 7%. of your contribution, but they're only obligated to match if you put something in. If you put nothing in, guess what? They're gonna match zero. So you've missed the opportunity to have compound interest work for you. You've missed the opportunity to get a match, and now you're 10 years older. Like I said, I'm not telling you something that I just read and I heard. It's something I did. I know you get excited when you get your first job. You're getting all that money. Do yourself a favor and start contributing to your retirement as soon as you can. Your future self is gonna definitely thank you. Put that money to work early and often. Put that money to work in a total stock market index fund like VTSAX or an S&P 500 index fund, like 300 or ETF like VTI, and just make it automatic. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna learn to live on what you get. If you don't see the money, it's like it doesn't exist, right? If you don't see the money, it's like it doesn't exist. Yeah, you know you're getting $3,000, but if you contribute $500 every paycheck and you're only getting $2,500, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna live on that $2,500. You're gonna budget on that $2,500. You know it? You're gonna start getting interest and dividends and capital gains, and it's gonna grow and it's compound. And the guy who's waiting until he's 30, he's gonna be so far behind you because you didn't waste your time. And that 10 years of money that he was getting, that he was paying taxes on, he's not gonna be able to tell you what did he do with that money. Because you know what he's gonna do with that money? He's gonna waste it. It's gonna waste it. It's gonna waste a decade. It's gonna waste time. So when time comes down, 10 years later, and you've had a decade of money compounding, growing, getting capital appreciation, right? 10 years later, you're sitting in a different position. You're sitting in a place like, well, you know what? I think I have enough fun. I may want to retire. I may want to do something else. But you got options. And this other guy, yeah, he had a decade of going to the club or going to the bar or whatever, but he's not going to have options because he's wasted his time. Like the time in the market. Your money got to be there to work for you. So like there's a quick video from the MD Investor. A lot of these simple concepts, they are simple, but just because stuff is simple, that don't mean they don't work, right? Just because stuff is basic and foundational, that don't mean it doesn't work, right? So, if there's people out there, guys, your son, your daughter, your cousins got their first job, and maybe nobody's encouraging them to start investing early, pre-tax. They're gonna get that tax deduction. They're gonna have that money work for them. Their future self is gonna thank them. So this is the MD Investor, guys, with another video. Check out the scene, and see you on the next one. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe, okay? Try to drop these videos out to increase the financial IQs of the people in the community, and I will definitely see you on the next one. MD Investor.